welcome to Gears. You know, every once in a while we get a chance to head out on the road and see what kind of projects that you guys have going on out there in Gears Nation. And it's a great time, hanging out, talking about cars, and just seeing what you're into. And sometimes we're even able to help out a little bit.
All across America, in thousands of garages, carports, and backyards, there sits a project that has become hindered, stalled, or halted by the lack of time, money, or expertise by the owner. Sometimes the project is so lopsided that the owner just needs to sell it and start over. Other times, all it needs is a kickstart to get it moving in the right direction again. That's where we come in. Gears on the Road is brought to you by Cornwell Tools, the choice of professionals.
Now, when we first saw Braden's project, it caught our eye for a few reasons. Number one, it's an old beat-up Chevy 4x4, which is always cool. Number two, he's only 15 years old. And number three, his dad has a similar project truck, so we had to check it out. When we showed up, we found Braden doing his chores and taking care of the horses, which is one of the ways that he earns some spending money to work on his projects. And speaking of projects, there are a bunch of them lying around here. Oh, I love that little bike, man.
Yeah, that's the motor that I got for my other one.
You took the engine off this?
Yeah.
What's this? It's like, whoa, I can't quite get the lights off. Oh. Do some work on this?
Yeah, I'm about to. I want to sandblast it because where they painted over it, they just scraped it down and not all the way. I want to go all the way with it.
And as we looked at the cut-up mini bikes and go-karts and lawn tractors and other stuff, it reminded me a lot of some of my first projects. Yeah, this was a place full of all kinds of cool gearhead stuff. That's hilarious.
I like to be able to take something apart and be able to put it back together and watch it work. That's what I like to do.
Braden is okay at school, but he's better outside with his hands, and he loves it. That's his passion.
One of the most unique projects was the mountain bike, which was now powered by an old chainsaw engine, using some scrap metal, some leftover chain, and a skateboard wheel as a tensioner.
I love it.
This is backyard engineering at its finest.
That's awesome.
That's 350. But once we started looking at the big projects, now you're gonna do all the body work? It was easy to see where Braden got his passion for trucks. How did he get into cars?
Following me around.
Yeah.
He never left my side, always right behind me, next to me, in front of me. We do everything together.
The first thing I remember working on was my dad's Chevy out there, 78 K10.
Now, what's your wife's take on all this car stuff?
She deals with it.
Now, is she a car girl?
No,
I'm interested in listening to what they're doing,
Yeah.
and I like to see the outcome, and I don't mind standing around watching,
Yeah.
but that's about as far as it goes.
Yeah.
I like to see them doing accomplishments and being proud of what they're doing.
Yeah. So it's not surprising that Braden has a Chevy 4x4 truck to work on, just like his dad does. Okay, tell me what you're gonna do to this.
I'd like to go 8 inches of lift with 38s. And
Okay.
I want to get a daily driver to school and back.
Daily driver, 8 inches of lift on 38s? You do know there's bumper laws
Yeah.
in Tennessee. Have you checked them?
No.
They even both have their own personal shop space to work in. Of course, Dad's is a lot bigger. What kind of tools you got?
Craftsman, this right here is a mess. Just scattered all in there, but I got my wrenches up there. And
That's all you got?
sets. Yes, sir.
We don't have a lot of tools, do you? You're doing a lot with just a few tools. And when we saw Braden's tight working space and his limited tools, we knew there was a way that we could help him out. It's your 350 block. So, by pretending we were going to help rebuild his dad's engine, no, that looks good. We were able to unload a brand new toolbox full of tools and then give him to a very shocked and surprised gearhead to help get him started down the road toward a career as a mechanic and a fabricator. We're going to help you out. We're going to give you a set of tools to help you out because we want to invest in you, just like you guys want to invest in him. Can't send you to school, but we can give you the tools to get there. So this is for you. Now, Dad, if you want to use these, you got to ask him. But let me show you what you got. Up on top, a bunch of air tools. Now, this is all your ratchets. You got 1/4 inch, you got 3/8 drive. Some of this is 1/2 inch drive. Screwdrivers, some trim pullers, just an electrical tester. Just some of your basic stuff. Wasn't sure what you had, but this should augment what you've got, and hopefully it'll give you some stuff that you don't have. So you're going to be dipping into these tools a little bit?
Yes, sir.
You're going to be reaching in the box, huh?
Yes, sir. And I will have a key.
And thank you so much for taking your time to spend with Braden.
Say thanks for raising him like that, and thanks for being gearheads yourselves. There's a lot of people that don't mess with cars anymore.
I'm proud of him. He's not an athlete, but he's a mechanic.
Yeah.
And that's something to be proud of.
And with that, our job was done, and it was time to head off down the road in search of our next project. I love this job.